Yeah, I don't know where they go when they run. Oh. Are you the one that was just running? I have a suspicion that Hubertus was possibly our only soldier on this side. So, and he left his door open. Oh, look, there's one. Wait! 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 Are you the dude that was just up here? Somebody resurrected him! Was it one of you guys? Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Magic. Okay, now, magically put back whatever this was. Small trough. Nope. Yeah, I have no clue what mod that might have come from that it would been obliterated like that. Alright, let's put all this stuff away. And come over here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that your mate? Brown bear. But I guess that's okay because we don't really want a bunch of baby pigs. Oh, golly. That was concerning for a second there. I didn't know what that was. Okay, well, it's nothing. Yeah, we don't really want baby pigs, but now she's all lonely and alone. I saw something out here. Is it a mobster or is it just one of our little flying friends that wants in? Yeah, this village is gonna need some attention. It needs braziers and chimneys and doors. Here we go with the doors again. But now it's for a totally different reason. I was looking at old video. As a matter of fact, in I think it's episode 71. Which is reminded me that these people needed braziers. I went back in time and saw a clip of that episode of our little villagers being cold. Anyway, these doors were on the houses and they were fine. The houses were getting the little icons. But these doors are no longer sufficient. There must have been an update to something, and these doors will no longer count. So again, we're back to swapping out the doors. So, but not because they can't use them, because they're not sufficient for weatherizing the homes. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can review at this moment. So I am going to fix the things that need to be fixed. And when I'm done, I will come back and show you. And then we will head on out to Shambles. Okay, how did you get in here? They must have come over this fence. My understanding was that there was an update, I think, to the game itself, which changed the height that some of these animals can clear. And clearly, the bear can clear a two block high fence, and maybe this one too, because it appears to be stuck in here. Yeah, not understanding why. And it can't, for some reason, get up here, and it's only 1 block high. How did you get in? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all right. I'm going to raise the fence all the way around, because apparently we have a bear issue, and I don't think he used the gate. And then we're going to take care of the braziers and chimneys. So, we shall return. And we're back with lots of changes. I mowed the lawn. Hi, Alanis. How are you? You good? Okay. Let's start over here. At this end of the village, and we'll work our way through. First of all, I figured out why that little animal was stuck down here. He couldn't jump above the trees, so he couldn't jump up here. Still don't know how he got in, but that's beside the point. We swapped out the... I am telling him. Swapped out the cobblestone pillars here for a simple gate. And this one as well. Yes, I need to go and harvest. Alright. In this house, we hollowed out the cobblestone that was there, so they have a chimney going all the way up. And then we just made a second one, so now we can put a brazier here, and we can put another cook pot over here if we choose to. So, this one here also got hollowed out. I'm not sure it's necessary because that's an oven and it doesn't throw off smoke the same way. Okay, let's see. I do not think... oh yeah, it did. Okay. I've done a lot of them, so I'm not sure where we went from there. This guy here, he got a little one here. So, we had to angle the path that we wanted that smoke to take. So, and I think ideally there would be more covering right here. We would bring that cover all the way down to about here. But I wanted to show you that we whittled out, and made that go at an angle because we could not run the chimney through this guy's house. That would have been really rude. So, and we've done a couple of them like that. This one here is just our standard straight up. You got table and chairs. Oh, he doesn't have his bookshelf. Almost everybody got bookshelves. Almost. Okay, yeah, we had to do a couple of them. Get a little creative with the chimneys and do some angled things. You can't get in that way because of the way the houses are stacked on top of each other here. Like I say, we had to get a little creative. This one here had to get creative with his roofing. But he does have a nice chimney, and he's got his books, And we're getting the little icon. I made sure to get the little icon with all of the little houses. Let's see. Hi there. How are we? This one got done and they got a nice icon. And they got a heat source up here. Let's go look at this one back here. Yeah. And they got a full switch around. Even moved their stairs. Mainly because, and I'm going to show you, let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heat sources that involved these two houses. These two houses and then that one big one that I built on underneath. It has a heat source here on this end of it, and then it has a kitchen on this end, so another heat source. And they are sharing these chimneys between these 6 heat sources. So I had to get a little creative there. Oh. Let's see, is this an issue? Okay, not anymore. Let's go look at this one first, and then I will show you the 2 things that we did that I'm very happy with. Hi there. Yeah, there's 3 people living here now. I don't know what happened. Hubertus apparently feels the need to patrol in this house and not in his house. Anyway, so they've got a heat source here. This was a relatively simple one to do, except for the number of people who were in there at the time. Okay. Let's go this way. This one here, they got their heat source. And this one here. Simple swap there. Over here we put a gate in and took out the cobblestone pillars. Let's see. Let's go look at this one. Now, this one I had the most frustration with because for some weird reason this room was getting the little house icon and then suddenly it wasn't. And I've been through everything and I don't know what caused it. I have no idea. But this room, it gets the little house icon. And this is the one I thought was going to be the weirdest because this is sharing with the upstairs people. And we had to put in 2 trap doors to get that little house icon, to get it to register. So, and we've even got a pathway to the cellar where we can put our food, and it still has the house icon. But come over here, changes to a cellar, and then come over here, which is underneath the front room, nothing. And I don't know why. Yep, 1 minute it was there and then it wasn't. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing here that's causing the issue. What I have discovered though is the walls. If you're counting on a wall, like on an outside or on the back side of the chimneys, they have to be at least half as thick. They have to be slab thickness. If you go any thinner than that, you lose the little icon. And I did check all of these, and they're fine. So I don't know. But when I have more time, I'll come back and look at it again. Anyway, nothing upstairs has changed. And of course we don't get an icon up here because we're over the front room, which doesn't get one. I don't know. and give myself a headache thinking about it. Okay. Now, this here is attached to one of the biggest changes that I really like. I moved their bed upstairs, and it took them a couple of days. They were sleeping here, and then they finally started sleeping upstairs. So, I was happy to see that. It takes about, like I say, 3 in-game days for them to acclimate. We get an icon here, and we have a ramp. And this ramp comes over to this house. So these guys can roll right out of bed and come to work. And I do have a short video on how I did the ramps, and I will put that at the end of this video if you're interested in looking at. Okay, I can never get down these darn things. Anyway, okay. Oh, this is Hubertus's place, and he's the one that's hanging out up there right now. So I think that is about everything in this village. And I just think that looks so neat. And I might incorporate that kind of thing in more of these villages that are so closely, everything's close, but it makes sense, you know, they walked everywhere they went, so you can't have it miles away. So, yeah. I think it was this one I was working on, and I was having a lot of issues trying different things with the roofing and all of that, and when I turned around, there was probably 10 villagers just all standing here looking at me. So, they definitely like to socialize. Because they're all hanging out in one spot. What is the problem here? Why is the gate open? Do I need to come in here and harvest? We have been in this village a few days, so... Wow. Our next stop is going to be Shambles. And that one needs a lot of work. Alright, hold up. Let's replant these things. I don't know how much season we have left. What are we at? End of summer. More might grow. Anyway, I'm going to finish harvesting everything in this village. And then we're going to head on out to Shambles. So, yeah, if you're curious how I did that, catch the video right after I stop talking to you here. We'll be back. We made a ramp go between 2 of our structures. And it was not suitable to use stairs. I wanted it to look more like a ramp. It's jagged, but it works very much like stairs. So, we're going to do another one over here, and I'm going to show you basically how I did it. You might have to just watch, because I don't know if I'll be very good at explaining without stumbling on my words. Okay, first of all, we used the support beams. Okay, and I'm using the aged one. If you've never played with the beams, they can be a little bit tricky and a little bit frustrating because they kind of want to do their own thing sometimes. So, what I did was I started at the lower point between the two blocks, and the beam is going to pick a block to attach itself to. I didn't go the very top, I went, about, I think a third of the way down. Okay, and it's attached itself. Now we're going to go over here, and we're going to attach it here in the exact same spot if we can. It kind of picks its places. So there we go. Now we're going to put another one over here, and it should pick the exact same spot. Okay, there we go. Now, interesting thing about these beams is that you can't walk on them. They're not solid. They're very seriously just for looks. Okay, and the next thing we did is chose our material. Can't walk on the beams. Let's see, we're going to use this. And we want our pattern to go this way, so this is good. If it was turned and we needed it back the other way, we'd use our wrench. The chisel also turns things, but you can't turn it unless you would tap it and make it a chisel block first, and then you can't turn your pattern. So to turn your patterns, I found you have to use the wrench. So this is the pattern that we want. Alright. I'm in the creative modes. Yeah. It's the easiest way to do this in quick succession without having to create a lot of material. I'm going to tap my mouse button, which puts this block in this rotation in my hotbar. Now, I'm going to fly up here, and I'm going to put these inside of the beams. Okay, and we want to make sure that there's a little bit sticking out everywhere, including down here where that little teeny tiny bit is. So we'll put another one there. Okay, this one is going the wrong... Yeah, these two are going the wrong way. Nope. How are we going to get you guys to go the right way? There we go. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can turn it. Okay. Hopefully they stay in that rotation when we start to chisel. And the chisel doesn't turn them on us. Okay. Now we're going to tap each one of those. They're all covered by the beams. Should be on both sides. They should match. Except that our pattern. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're not going to see much of it. Okay. I'm going to tap each one with the chisel. And we're going to start with the biggest block. And we're going to tap away everything that is not covered by the beams. See, a teeny tiny bit of a corner is under the beam. We're not taking it away. We want to have enough sticking up and sticking down that it looks like it's being completely supported. Okay, now we're going to go to the next size, and we're going to chisel all of this away. If there is a ramp object somewhere in our catalog. I don't know about it. So, we're doing it this way. Okay. It looks there like, nope, we're good. Okay. Now we're going down to the tiniest chisel. I'm not touching these top two. That's enough of a step. We are going to go start here. Another little trick that I discovered is if you're doing this, you're in creative mode, tap your tilde key. That's that little squiggle underneath your escape key, and this menu will pop up. Over here under picking range, choose the smallest one you're comfortable with. If your picking range is too far, you will accidentally hit something off in the distance. And if you've got a whole deal going on, you don't want to accidentally hit something off in the distance and destroy all your work. I have mine set at the default 4.5. I can't do any damage beyond this tree. There, the top of the ramp is done. And you can see it's a very clean run there. Let's look at our sides and make sure we've got everything. Okay. Kind of felt like I missed one. Okay, that's the top. Now we're going to come down here and do the bottom. I'm not taking any away from here because we're assuming that this whole thing is attached, so that's their support, so we're not taking any of that away. Okay, now we're going to go down to the tiny one. There. Our ramp is done. Now our two soldiers can roll out of bed, open the door, and run up the ramp to work. The next thing I'm going to work on for the ramps will be some kind of rail. Nothing real bulky or big. I was thinking of probably just a piece of chain attached to fence posts. One here, and I'm going to have to create one here because that's too far away. They could easily slip between the rail or the ramp and the chain, so I kind of want it closer. Or I will create something that attaches to the side of this. Just something that keeps them from tipping off the side. So, and that is how I made ramps.